Nighttime skies over Southern California and Angel Stadium of Anaheim. It's the home opener of this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Out of play off to the right. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. So stepping in, Brian Anderson. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off with a halo, left fielder, and
took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
This is one of those scary streaks, because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
The shortstop, Andrelton.
Into the windup and the pitch. Andrelton Simmons comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Hit hard to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. This one's down to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the 2-out hit will bring Albert Pujols to the plate. Now batting, Albert Pujols. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. To third. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Francisco Cervelli is on deck. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes the payoff pitch. Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
Into the box, Starlin Castro. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. In the air out to straightaway left. Revere is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Lewis Bronson. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Takes this the other way to right, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes. Here's big Aaron Judge. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Right fielder, Aaron.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And the changeup is way low that time.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Second baseman, Eric.
Here comes the first
Young
pitch.
Jr.
Eric Young Jr. is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Cervelli recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Young is retired, 2 down now.
Designated
Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. A weak chopper up the line. 0-1 count. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Sierra. And the inning is over. Standing in, Jose Bautista. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jose Bautista.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ball one.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
A fastball that just misses inside. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and the dangerous Bautista is set down on strikes for the first out.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sierra. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Off the plate and low here, ball one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two. Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Ready for another chance. For Brian Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Anderson.
A line shot to third base. Digging in to try it again. Derek Dietrich. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. High in the air out to center field. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Nick Hundley. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Nick Hundley.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Hit to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Striding in once again, Ben Revere. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Dietrich is there, and he'll put it away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Edwin Encarnacion. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, clearly they didn't forget what he did last time with the home run, because they are really pitching careful right.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Cervelli comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Starlin
from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Revere looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. In now, Lewis Bronson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted in the air to center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Ground ball left side. Simmons has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, number 1. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. This is pulled into right. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. Digging in and looking for more, Sierra. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Andrelton.
Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Off speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Squared that one up just a little late. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Albert Pujols.
Tapper right back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Castro is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. Digging in once again, Brian Anderson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Brian Anderson.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Ready once again, Derek Dietrich. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Edwin Encarnacion now. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. At the plate, Starlin Castro comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now the pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted into center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Eric Young Jr. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Second baseman, Eric Young.
And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Now the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
the catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Gloved by Castro. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Nick Hundley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it. And the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Lewis Bronson. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Bronson.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. And now a pitch on the way. Tapper up the line, but it gets fouled.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Right fielder number 19.
Ready once again, Jose Bautista.
Bautista.
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit in the air out to center field. On the move is Trout. But he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Digging in and
Now
looking for
batting,
more, number one.
1.
Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. For Bautista, the double is his 8th of the season so far. Hard hit ball to second, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Striding in once again,
Now batting,
Sierra. It was
number
a flyout
34.
for him in his last trip. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Trout racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. In to score the runner from third. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple. Ready for another chance. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.
Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard ground ball to third. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Galvis.
leading off
0
with a
for
halo.
1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman. Ready.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bautista has a read on it. 1 down. Here's Ben Revere. No hits
fielder,
in 2
number
trips to the
25,
plate for him in the ball game.
Revere.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And that'll be a base hit for Revere. In now is Andrelton Simmons.
number 2,
He doubled earlier in the
shortstop,
game, 1 for 2 to this
Andrelton.
point. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Digging in once again,
Center
Mike
fielder,
Trout. 1 for 2 on his
27.
line so far in the game.
Mike Trout.
And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Bautista is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging. On to first, and they get the double play. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings. Noah Ramirez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his left, Young. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 10.
Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. And he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Trout has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Cervelli. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pujols has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding into the box, Albert Pujols. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Number 1 will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Castro's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. And a low throw, but he's able to look this one right into the old. Into the box, Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Lewis Bronson.
Designated hitter. Lewis
into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The right fielder, number
Here
19.
Comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get. Stepping in, Nick Hundley. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Catcher, Nick Hundley.
And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Third baseman, number 13.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Standing in, Ben Revere. He singled his last time up. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as well. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Brad Ziegler is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Now pitching for Miami, number 29.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ziegler.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
That's a big pitch right there. Could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hard hit toward the hole. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Number 27.
Settling in now, Mike Trout. He was a double play victim last time around. Hard liner toward short, and Trout has himself a base hit. Here's Albert now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Softly hit out to short, and Pujols is aboard. That's a base hit. So stepping in, Aaron Judge, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Castro to his left. He's there. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this. Standing in, number 1. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Number 1.
Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. So coming to the plate, Sierra. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Down the third baseline, and they'll get to fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. At the plate, Brian Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The left fielder, number 32.
Ready now, Derek Dietrich. He was a ground out victim last time up. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is on his horse. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Eric Young Jr. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Second baseman.
Hit hard down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Dietrich is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. Jock Peterson will move into the on-deck circle now.
Number 32, Jock Peterson.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Look out, 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. This is pulled into right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The catcher.
So striding in, Nick Hundley. And he needs to make Matt Joyce will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw. What a play. And just like that, this one is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Edwin Encarnacion. Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season. Between the Baltimore, it's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Adam Jones.
Adam Jones comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Stepping into the box, Manny Machado. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play. So he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Cold, strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch. And that misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Takes this the other way to right. Bautista is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Now at the plate, Sierra. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, number 34.
And that misses for ball 1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. And that misses 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is hit hard up the middle. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. Ready now, Brian Anderson. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Drilled on the ground to short. To second for 1. On to Trumbo, a double play. Coming to the plate now, Derek Dietrich. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And that ends the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Mark Trumbo.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Bautista has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the 1st out.
Batting 6.
In now is Adam Eaton. First
Number
chance
2.
for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. For the shortstop, Castro. Scooped up and safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. At the plate, Pedro Alvarez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. There's the circle change and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
In there, a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Swing and a little blooper to center. And a base hit as the run is in to score, and the Orioles have a 1-0 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Dylan Bundy, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Low for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing hard liner to left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Starlin Castro. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Starlin Castro.
Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Batting seventh.
Stepping up to the plate, number one. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play.
Right fielder.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. Throw won't get him. Striding in, Caleb Smith. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rickard's on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Rickard. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The left fielder, number 23.
Hit hard to short. Castro has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Adam Jones. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Into the windup and the pitch. Manny Machado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Ready for another chance. Sierra. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The two-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Baseman.
Runners on the move for second.
Anderson.
Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane to the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Derek Dietrich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Digging in to try it again. Edwin Encarnacion. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rickard looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Cervelli. He singled his last time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now, Starlin Castro. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. This is line to left. Rickard is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Scope.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Here's
Up
Mark Trumbo now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Trumbo.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. That's wide. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Center fielder.
In now is Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way. This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Now in the box, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Marlins, second baseman.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Striding into the box, Caleb Smith.
Caleb Smith.
He's set, and the pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in once again, Sierra. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. This is pulled into right. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Ready once again, Brian Anderson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not good.
The runner scores from second. Bautista rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will score as well as they've broken this one wide open now as the lead swells to 6. First pitch on its way. Derek Dietrich stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Pedro Alvarez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Pitch on the way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Dietrich has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. Pitch on its way to Avila. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Dietrich will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Pitcher number 37.
Now to the plate, Dylan Bundy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. To short. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. Edwin Encarnacion now. 2 home runs in 2. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a hard liner toward short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Starlin Castro. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. And digging in to try it again, Adam Jones. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Number 10, Adam Jones.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Riding in once again, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs and get back in this thing.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. What a flip for 1. Back to first, and Machado's retired as well. It's a double play.
The second baseman, number 6.
Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Scope. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. On the ground up the middle. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance. Number 1.
Leading
0 for
off for
2
the
on
Marlins.
his line thus far.
Second baseman, number 1.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Grounded back up the middle. The throw from his knees. Throw got him. And I'm going to tell you, that is an incredible play.
Jose
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Around first is Bautista on his way to second now. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night.
A pitcher, number
Stepping
41.
in and ready for another shot. Caleb Smith. Adam Warren. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult.
And the run is in to score from third. Ready once again, Sierra. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Flipped out the other way toward short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Digging in once again, Brian Anderson.
Third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a hit. Ready for another shot now. Derek Dietrich. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Zach Britton.
Now pitching for
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. There to take it now is Eaton, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
First baseman, Mark.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. In now is Adam Eaton. A hit in 2 tries so far. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Alvarez.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. And that's a home run into the top tank.
The catcher, number
Here's the
17.
catcher, Alex Avila. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in. Zach Britton. He's newly entered into the ball. Danny Valencia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Valencia.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. Standing in, Joey Rickard. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Right fielder, number 10.
Settling in now, Adam Jones. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Sierra is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Miguel Castro.
Now pitching for
Edwin Encarnacion now.
Number 46. Miguel Castro.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Eaton. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's Alvarez at third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Starlin Castro. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. This one's down to third. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Now batting.
Stepping in, number 1. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2-2. Here it is. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Now a flare out toward right center. Jones has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Caleb Smith. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Lewis Bronson will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Eaton on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Number 71 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 71.
Now at the plate, Manny Machado. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Manny Machado goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. Digging in, Mark Trumbo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bautista on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line to the right side. And Trumbull will reach. He's got a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Center fielder, number 2.
At the plate, Adam Eaton. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Sierra. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Brad Brock.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 35.
Line drive to left.
Brock.
Rickard has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Brian Anderson. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in now, Derek Dietrich. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Edwin Encarnacion. And he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
This is foul right side. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it. So striding in, Pedro Alvarez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Batista. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Alex Avila. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Standing in now, the pitcher, Brad Brock. Chris Davis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 0-1. And he swings and misses on that one. And now the Orioles are down to their final strike here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Digging in, Joey Rickard. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Grounded down the third baseline. On to first, and that's your ball game. And the Marlins got a big lift here tonight from the contributions of this man, Edwin Encarnacion.